became a student of Robert Aiken Roshi, and I helped start the Princeton Area Zen group. I coordinate a group here in Highland Park called Open Circle. We meditate on a monthly basis. I've been doing that for 20 years. But then I've lived in Tibetan monasteries, and I've sort of done a certain amount of shopping around for teachers. Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche in Boulder, Colorado was a teacher for a while. I took refuge with him. But part of the walking meditation, when you do, like say a one-day sit as Kai, is that you sit for 25 minutes, and then you get up and you walk for 5 minutes. And if any of you have ever sat meditation for a long period of time, you know your legs go to sleep, you get backaches, I've actually passed out and fallen off my pillow. I mean, anything can happen, right? You could be a little bit ill. And so the walking is sort of to wake you up, but you're walking mindfully. So in general, you might put your left hand over your heart, and then put your right hand over your left hand. And this is sort of a respectful position. And then we're gonna turn and walk counterclockwise. And you just want to walk with a little bit of mindfulness and breath. Maybe one breath for every 3 steps, but really you should just match it to your own rhythm, your own body. I have sciatica, so I tend to walk a lot more slowly these days. And then your eyes should be like maybe 45 degrees down, or looking at the person's back in front of you. And really think of this as a circle, as a gestalt, as a whole sangha, parish, minyan, whatever you want to call it, of being together and being in this moment, that we've brought ourselves into a certain kind of unity, which these days sometimes is hard to find. So I'm gonna start the walking, and we'll just do one circumambulation, and it'll be almost 4 o'clock. So I'll start it with the bell, and we'll come back to this position. I'll end it with a bell, and then we'll face inward and just do a little gasho, if you're comfortable from that. I don't know what your religious legacies are. So if that offends you, you don't have to bow. But just a moment of all of us being in the same moment, okay? Okay, here we go. Walking slowly, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just let the day wash over you. Come into the present moment with quality attention and a little bit of love in your heart. Maybe a little forgiveness too. Okay, here we go. Try to let it be a perpetual motion, even if you have to become a snail. Tiny little micro movements. Slow motion dance. Slow motion walking with breath. Move through the instep. Heel and toe, very, very slow. My Zen teachers, Joan Halifax, down in Albuquerque, at Upaya Monastery, led us up climbed Mount Tremper in Woodstock, and suggested putting your heart or your eye on the bottom of your foot, that you're touching, you know, the floor or the earth, your gravity with love, very gently, holding a baby, very tender walking, foot meeting floor, right down to the center of the earth, our gravity shifting back and forth, easy to Japanese word for snail is katatsururi. Katatsururi. Really, really Does anybody know the song, "'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free"? It's a gift to come around to where we need to be. Am I getting the lyrics right?
Where you want to be, where you aren't, where you aren't to be.
Do you have them? To be simple, 'tis a gift to be free.
It is a gift to come down where you want to be. And I don't know.
In the light, and the bench turning, we come round.
Something like that.
Right. We come round, right?
Come around, right?
Yeah.